Hello and welcome to Module 2 of our course together. Module 2 focuses on an introduction to leadership and management. Two different constructs, two different ideas that come together very nicely if we perform them well. And so we'll be talking about the critical distinctions and the interplay between leadership and management in the healthcare sector. In healthcare, leadership and management serve very different functions. Leadership, when I say the word leadership, I'm referring to the engaging of other people. Engaging and inspiring, setting common goals and vision, that feeling of motivation and community and really believing in someone who is driving a team forward. That ability to work with individuals and inspire followership, that is leadership. Management, on the other hand, also a crucial competency, focuses more on tactical operations. So we're talking about planning and organizing, budgeting, and resource utilization. We need both, so it's important that we recognize the differences so that we're able to understand organizational dynamics, understand our own roles, our own competencies, what we're good at, what we're trying to improve, and the value of each. So we're going to be discussing different leadership competencies in this module, but also different levels of leadership. What does it look like to be a frontline manager that's directly supervising individuals providing care or working in a billing office? Making sure that you align their work and tasks with organizational goals. We have middle managers who oversee larger units in an organization, and oftentimes they're bridging frontline staff and top management. And so they're dealing with different stakeholders and having a lot of different conversations situated around needs of different individuals working at different levels in the organization. And then we have what we're calling our top managers, but really our C-suite individuals, our CEO, our chief executive officer, our chief operational officer, COO, maybe a chief medical officer or a chief financial officer. These are senior executives who are setting the strategic direction for your organization. And so hopefully, right, if you work very hard, you can find yourself in a role that we would consider a C-suite or an executive level role, but we don't start there. And so it's important to understand management techniques at all levels. And it's important for us to have respect for those who work across the organization, regardless of the level or the scale or the scope of their position. We're going to talk about leadership theory, specifically trait theory and personal characteristics. We're also going to talk about behavioral theories, and we're going to talk about contemporary theories, modern approaches to healthcare management, and simple things like strategic problem solving. And I say simple, but I mean relatable concepts and how those operationalize in today's complex healthcare environment. We're also going to talk about managing stakeholders both in and outside the organization. That's something we'll come back to again later, but that's a big part of leadership, is how we work with different teams. This module also serves as a little bit of an additional introduction to other modules in the course because we'll talk about effective communication and managing expectations, but we're also going to come back to that in our module that directly addresses different communication theories. One of the things that I'll talk about in this module and later on throughout the course is influencing culture. What does it mean to create a positive organizational culture, to cultivate psychological safety, a positive work environment? So we've got a lot to discover together in this module. As far as deliverables, things that you need to be thinking about getting done. So you're going to start out, you've reviewed the intro to the module, take a look at the learning objectives, know where we're headed. Our learning materials page, of course, have the lectures, the Quizlets, additional information for you. You'll notice every module is a little bit different, but I'll normally have a peer-reviewed journal resource. You can see the translation from theory to practice and from practice to theory. You also have a quiz, so quiz 2 for this module. And you'll have the ability to participate in a discussion board and reflect on your overall understanding of these concepts. Now, not every module has the same assignment, so keep that in mind. They're all listed at the bottom of the module, but some assignments coming up, you'll have a short write-up. All modules, you'll have a reflection. So we have 6 reflections throughout, or 7 reflections throughout, but we only have 3 short write-ups. So just keep that in mind. Keep checking in on the course. Make sure that you're comfortable and you know what's coming. There will be no changes as we go through the course, right? So everything's pre-laid out. And I want you to feel empowered by that. You can focus on work and family and other things knowing you know exactly what's expected of you. And that's what we try to do in org behavior, right? Is set those expectations in advance. All right. Well, I hope you enjoy this module on leadership and management. As always, please communicate with your instructor. Please reach out to us and let us know how things are going and how we can help you. All right. Have a wonderful week. Thanks.